This week I didn't really find, any Hot Wheels in the store, but I did go thrift shopping. And I found some good stuff. We'll start off with this. This is a Hot Wheels Happy Meal toy from McDonald's. We'll open it. I think it was a Hot Wheels, right? I bought it for 50 cents at this thrift store. All the stuff that I got here today is all from the same thrift store, and all proceeds, or most of it, I think, goes to benefit the local Humane Society shelter. Well, this is I think a Hot Wheels car. I think it might be called Mad Mudder. We'll see what the information here says. I know there might be a little more information about it. It says McDonald's, but it says 2013 Mattel. So I don't know if this is a real Hot Wheels casting, I think. Yeah, there's some stickers here. Not sure if it says on the packaging. Yeah, Bad Mudder. I don't know if that's the actual name, but Hot Wheels, I think, makes this. And here's some sticker tampons you put on it. I think from this picture it's supposed to light up. Let's see if it does. Or does it? Let's see what it says. Oh, you pull up. Okay. There it goes. You can see it light up. I might be able to show you at the end of the video. I probably won't put these tampons on. It will probably take me a bit to do that, but I'll put it back in the bag. And this is a lot bigger than a traditional Hot Wheel car. I was going to show a Happy Meal video, a Happy Meal Hot Wheels that I've gotten in the past. I might show that later or something. But the next thing I got is actually a Pokemon. This is from McDonald's. I remember when I was a kid, they had these for Burger King, I had a few of those. I'm not sure if they actually had real Pokemon cards with theirs. I remember they did have Yu-Gi-Oh cards at, I don't know if it was McDonald's or, because sometimes they traded off on these, Happy Meals, different stores, different restaurants that changed it, or, because I remember Pokemon was Burger King. I don't know if Burger King had Yu-Gi-Oh. They had, a lot of these places had good Happy Meals over the years. Here's the Pokemon card. I never really seen the new Pokemons. I think I only watched the ones from the 90s. I remember the characters were Brock, Misty, and Ash. I think Ash is still on there. So I don't know really what this Pokemon is. Remember I've seen the 3 movies. I watched them later on, when I was older, and they weren't as good as what they were because, the stories seemed kind of weird. I think Yu-Gi-Oh still held up, and, I still got a lot of those cards. I think I threw away most of those. Let's see, here's that character, not the one on the card, but, let's see, I think it says something like Mega Latos. It's the packaging. I might say what else in here. It says step 1, make sure your Nintendo, I don't know if you're supposed to put this on something. Scan your toy, unlock a game. Okay, let's see where this goes. It goes in its mouth. Not sure which way it does, if it goes this way, or if it goes this way. I don't know if it lights up or something. Yeah, let's see. Well, it goes in. Let's see. Is there another step that I'm not looking at? Oh, there we go. So you put this thing in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like an electric Pokemon, but it's like a yellow bolt. And you shoot it out. I had toys like that in the past. There was one toy I had. It was an action figure and it had like a little thing that would shoot out, and it was tied to the thing, so you couldn't lose it that easily. You see it again here? Yeah, it flew right out. Yeah. I saw this and I bought it too. Okay, next 3 things are going to be CDs that I bought. This is from Pete Townsend. It's called Scoped. It's brand new, so I haven't opened it, or I think it's brand new. has this little Sharpie mark, so I don't know if it was opened before. And couldn't really tell because they probably wouldn't let me open it. It's an enhanced CD, so if you put it in the computer, you could do stuff, pictures, videos. I think this one had a music video. I don't think they do that much anymore with the enhanced CDs. You know, you can find all the videos and stuff on YouTube or Google or whatever. And Google Images. If you want a picture, you go to the artist's website and they have them. Okay. It's a 2-disc set. A couple of these I got are 2-disc sets. It has a fold-out booklet instead of like it being in a slot or something. Here's some pictures. Pete Townsend is from the band The Who. I think they're around from the 60s or something like that. You know, I've listened to them a lot. I think they did a musical back in 70s maybe called Tommy, and that was kind of, the music was real good from it, because that the song Pinball Wizard was from it. I think he sings it or something like that. Haven't listened to it because I just opened it. Well, let's see. I thought it, it kind of looks like it was open before. We'll see. A lot of times whenever I buy a CD, I always check for scratches. Looks pretty new. Okay. This other one, I'm not sure if they should have been selling it. I remember a lot of CD stores used to sell these CDs. It's Metallica S&M. I don't know if it's called Sound of Music or Symphonic and Music, or Symphonic and Metallica, or something like that. It's a 2-disc set. I already have one of the discs in my stereo upstairs. And I think each CD has the track list on it. Yeah, and they're I think they're my favorite band. At least my favorite heavy metal band. That cover. Yeah, a lot of CD stores used to sell this. It still smells new, so they had a bunch of new stuff. This store always seems lately have been having a lot of good stuff. I found Pocahontas, like the kids movie that Disney made, and I looked online, and that's a lot of money. It was like $80 for the new copy, and this was brand new too, the Pocahontas. I opened that a while back. And they also had a Family Guy, the Stewie Griffin Untold Story, which was also brand new. But the little tab that holds it in was broken. But it's still in good condition. Whenever it's new, you can pretty much say that the CDs are going to look pretty good. They're not going to be scratched. They had Lenny Kravitz too, but I already had that album. I like him too. Yeah, so this is Metallica, and they have a orchestra playing with them on this album. It's a live album. Okay, here's the song listing for the first disc, and here's the second disc track listing. Okay, it has a parental advisory on it, because I think they do say the F word on there someplace. See? Okay, next one is actually a Gaelic CD. This is like Irish and Scottish music, I think. It's called Gaelic Voices. Some of these groups I've actually heard of. Altan, let's see, They're There Again, Cherish the Ladies I've heard of. I don't know if I heard some of these other ones. Yeah, and I think some of these might be in whatever language they speak in there. I don't think they call it Irish or Scottish. I think it actually has another name, your language. Oh, we'll take out the little slip, just show it to you. Yeah, it has lyrics, and you can't really understand it. I don't really know what language it is. Sometimes I'll listen to something that's in a different language I don't understand because the music is good. All of a sudden, I actually look it up, and it's something real bad. That's always what I worry about sometimes when you listen to music in other languages. It could be something really offensive to someone else. Okay, the next thing I got, this is probably a real collectible items. Let's see, which one I want to start off at. I think I had 9 of these bagged items. But I'll start off with this. This isn't a Happy Meal or anything. I think this was something you could have bought at a gift shop or something. I have, I think, 7 of these. They're Wizard of Oz beanbag characters. Beanbag stuff was popular in the 90s. I think this was from 98. I'm gonna open these because I think they have moths in them. I'm not sure if these are worth a whole lot, but I've seen a couple on eBay. I don't want to cut the hair off. And a couple of them were going for $7, and I only paid 50 cents for these. And people collect these. And here's Dorothy. I'll show you that in a bit. It's kind of nice. The head is like a rubbery type material. Let's see. And here's the card. It said somewhere on here 1998, so that's when it came out. It says Warner Brothers. I think the company that may have made this was called Trevco. It says Dorothy right there. See if there's any information you want to read there. You can pause for that. So most of these were in the bag. There was one that was opened. Let's see. I got Dorothy, Toto, the Lion, Scarecrow, Tin Man. The ironic part about Tin Man, that day I wanted to go to the hardware store to get an oiling can, and I did get that, but I went to this thrift shop first, and I found that there. Sometimes I go to the toys mainly to look for Hot Wheels, but sometimes I'll buy something if it's real cool. I got Glinda, the Good Witch, I got the Wicked Witch, and I don't have these last three. I didn't really go out, looking for this. It was there, so I bought it. There's the slippers. No place like home, remember? I think they show this a lot around Christmas time sometimes. It's from the movie that was originally from the 30s or something like that. I think what people liked about it was it was in black and white in the beginning, and I think at the end, and then it became color. I think the sequel they made with I forgot what his name is. The guy from the original Spider-Man movie they made in early 2000 with Tobey Maguire. He was in the sequel, and actually I think it was a prequel. Actually, a prequel, is like a movie that's supposed to be the first one, but it actually came later. Like the Star Wars Phantom Menace and stuff. This is a pretty nice figure. Next one we'll open is Scarecrow. Yeah, one time I actually bought stuff like this, collectible stuff. My mom and my brother bought what are those figures called? Three Stooges figures from the yard sale, and they bought three of them, and they were $1 each. And we ended up turning it for a profit of $48, or not $48. I think $45 because you gotta minus the $3 you spent. You end up making a lot of money, and the person bought them all without questioning it. So this is Scarecrow. Let's see. Here's his face. The tag. I think they're all the same tags. They say Scarecrow on it. Or whatever the character's name is. I think all these were brand new. They weren't taken out of the package, except one, but chances are someone ripped it open in the store. And you got all those, the patches, like how the Scarecrow would be. They probably used Scarecrows, they probably use like worn out clothes that they have to, just to keep away the crows. And I think he wanted a brain. She wanted to go home and he wanted a brain. Let's see, I'm not sure which one came next, but I'll do this one, the Tin Man. Cut him open at the top. Here. Okay. Tin Man. Nice. All these I think are beanbag characters. I think when I was a kid, people were collecting Beanie Babies. People were selling them for $100 on yard sales. Not a lot of people would pay that much. I have a relative that buys a lot of them. You know, to me, they're not really worth all that. Okay, so this is the Tin Man. I'm not sure if they're based on the real character from the movie, because they look a little different. Some of these have tags on them. Surface washable. You can't put it in the washer. I don't know, if I don't want them, I could always trade them at like a toy show. You know, people will buy them there, right? Probably. But I'll probably keep them for a while. The next one I have is the Cowardly Lion. Oh, he wanted a heart, I believe. The Cowardly Lion, obviously he wanted courage. Because he was cowardly. That's the opposite of cowardly is courage. Pretty nice. I don't think some of the other characters have this tag on there because they have the clothes and stuff. It might be, you know, under their skirt or something. Or non-existent. Yeah. Pretty nice. Up next, we'll go with this one. The Bad Witch. Yeah, she has her broom. I thought it was a wand at first, but it's actually her broom. Let's see. Not as ugly as what you would think as compared with the movie. Has her hair in a bun. I think compared to the movie, yeah, she's probably real ugly. I don't know if there's a tag someplace. No, it doesn't look like it. Hands are green as well. And that's the Bad Witch. Next is Glinda, or Glenda, how is it pronounced? Glinda the Good Witch. This one was in a bag that was kind of torn open. So, yeah. It's got a little plastic hat. I don't know if that thing's supposed to hold down something. It looks like it. I don't know if I want to remove that though. But she has her wand. Yeah, she didn't use a broom. She was in a bubble of some kind. Wizard of Oz is actually a storybook. I never read it though. Anyway. I think all the information's the same on all these. 98. I don't know if that comes off. Yeah. Okay, the next one I have is actually the last one I got. I think that's everything. Is Toto from the movie. It's actually a little too big to be Toto. Do you think it would be smaller? You know, maybe what's her name? Dorothy would have had her in her arm or something. I don't think he looks like the movie one. He's got his tongue sticking out. I don't know if it... yeah. It's a little too big because compared to the other characters, they're about the same size. I'm not really sure what kind of dog he was. See, he has a tag. So the animal characters or whatever, I think are the only ones that had tags, or the male characters. Pretty nice. I didn't pay that much. Well, I think that's everything I got from this thrift store. All these little toys and then those 3 CDs. Okay, that's it. You can like, subscribe, share, or do whatever you want. Just don't write anything naughty. Okay, bye.